What's up, everybody? My name is Kamikaze MMA, and I'm coming here to talk about Volk and Topuria, right? All right. So I watched the press conference last night. Official prediction: Volk, fourth round, TKO. All right. So my original prediction was Ilya round two KO, but after watching the press conference, I don't know. Ilya seems a little overconfident, but not like he's not reassuring me with his confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's like the kind of confidence you have. It's like fake confidence, right? And another thing that's been on my mind is Volk's loss to Islam, right? I was thinking he just lost to Islam, just got KO'd pretty brutally, you know? And then he talks about how he was drinking the whole time. He was doing this, he was doing that, not really prepared for it or whatever, which might just be a cope. He might just be coping. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not friends with Volk. Wish I was. That would be cool, but not friends with Volk. So I don't know. I don't know if it was coping or what, but I think that loss to Islam might be the best thing. This might age very well or very poorly, But I think that the loss to Islam might have been the best thing to happen to him. Because the first time he loses to Islam, right? Loses to Islam, but most people think he won that fight, right? I mean, I'm on the side that he won that fight, 3 rounds to 2. I'm on that side, but he lost the fight, right? But in his mind, he definitely thought he won that fight. So going into the next fight with Yair, he still had something to prove because he did just lose his last fight. But he still mentally was like, I won that fight. Then he goes into the second fight, destroys Yair, by the way. If y'all haven't seen that fight, destroys Yair. Gets caught a couple of times, but I mean, Yair's like, what, 5'11", 6 foot. Volk's like 5'5", 5'6". Catches him a couple of times, but nothing too much. Volk kind of does what he wants with him. Then you go to the second Islam fight, right? And it's just, it is a bad look for him, but also, I think with his mentality, Ilya stole his belt before the press conference, and he was like, oh, it's whatever. Just a little kid stealing my belt, right? Which I saw that, and I was like, okay, maybe. I was starting to lean towards Volk when I saw that. And then Ilya steals the belt, like, during the press conference. I don't know. It's just all kind of cringy, to be honest. And I was a big Topuria fan. Kind of lost a little bit of his aura, a little bit of his fandom in that press conference, in my opinion, at least. But yeah, I really have a feeling that Volk is gonna just have his way with him. I don't know. I just think it really is gonna be a humbling. I still think Topuria could catch him. Still think Topuria can end that fight, but you never really know. I mean, it's MMA. It's the craziest sport. Who knows? But I think Topuria could catch him. I think that's his only chance now. I thought he could possibly outbox him for 5 rounds. I don't see it happening. I kind of see Volk walking across and just jabbing him up, leg kicking him, taking his legs from underneath him for 5 rounds. If he wants, finish him in the fourth if he wants. Once again, it's a crazy sport. Who knows? On to the next point. Jeff Neal's gonna KO Ian Gary. It's not even like a question anymore. He's just gonna KO Ian Gary. Ian Gary's career is pretty much over. Man has no fans. No one likes him. His own family doesn't. I mean, this isn't like me like clowning on him or anything. I'm just saying this man has no fans. Like even in his family, he has 0 fans. You reap what you sow. But so Jeff Neal's gonna KO Ian Gary. Ian Gary somehow made himself more unlikable in this press conference. Don't know how. He could have done anything to make himself likable. Anything. Just say anything to Jeff Neal. But no. I want to shake your hand. You give me the chance to shake. You shake my hand if I shake your hand. And Jeff was just like, yeah, I got you, bro. It was like he's gonna get KO'd at Saturday. I mean, Jeff Jeff knows he's gonna KO this kid. I mean, it's just like, it's what's gonna happen, you know. It's just, it's kind of sad because like, I was never a fan of Ian Gary. You can ask anyone I know. I always thought the dude was weird, but you know, it is kind of sad because he did have that star power. And man, if he just would have showed up to fight Vicente Luque, even if he lost that fight, if he just showed up to the press conference and he's like, "Fuck all of these, I'm the champion," man, people would like him. I really do think people would have liked him. But, you know, he had to fake a flu, you know, or he had a flu or whatever. So now he's going to get KO'd by Jeff Neal, and his career is going to go down the drain. Good thing he got a top 15 tattoo, though, because looks like he's not going to pass that. But yeah, Merab's also going to smash Henry. I mean, I feel like most of us knew this coming up. Merab's, you know, there's 2 people in bantamweight that's like, 3 people, I guess. Sean O'Malley's up there too. Cheeto Bear's gonna lose to Sean, but I mean, there's Merab, Corey, Sean, like all here, but everyone else in bantamweight, it's a stacked division too. Like, if you're not those top 3, you're still so good. It's a stacked division, you know, but Henry's not doing anything to Merab. Like, what is he gonna do to Merab? I mean, like genuinely, what could he possibly do to Merab? I really, this is one of the only fights I've seen that I don't think there's a clear path to victory for someone at all. Like, at all. At least a top contender fight. There's no, like, this is how Henry gets his victory. There's none of that. There's no clear path to victory. So I think it would be exponentially stupid to bet on Henry, especially. To bet on Henry would be awful. But anyways, I just wanted to say, big Topuria fan. At least I was before the press conference. He's a little cringe now. It's fine though. Bringing up all this stuff. And if he wins in the first or second round, I'll probably be a Topuria fan now. I'm not like a bandwagon fan, but like, you know, if he does put all this on the line and then does go out there and perform, you know, you gotta give him his flowers. You gotta give him his respect. But I don't know. It just seemed like he was like, not reading off a script, but like, he just wasn't himself. It didn't seem like the Ilia Topuria that like is true to himself. And I feel like if you're not true to yourself, at least a little bit during a press conference, that you're just not confident. You're feeling the pressure. You're feeling the moment, you know. Him saying Volk's his easiest fight, that's cool and all. Volk's obviously not his easiest fight, you know. I mean, fought Jai Herbert, Bryce Mitchell. No offense to those boys, but Josh Emmett, not his easiest fight, but you know, Sean Strickland beat Abus, and then, you know, 5-0'd Izzy. If you want to give the second round to Izzy, you can give the second round to Izzy, but that's only because Sean dominated him in the first round. And then the second round, Izzy threw a couple of punches. So if you want to give the second round to Izzy, you can do that. But yeah. Also, if I want to see Bryce Hall versus Sean Strickland, which isn't even being talked about because Jake Paul versus Sean Strickland is way more interesting. But it would just be nice to see Bryce Hall get humbled in that situation. You know, just a little bit of a rant. You know, watching the press conference, I was like, why not start a YouTube channel? Ilya's most likely going to lose now. Didn't think there was much of a chance for Volk to win until the press conference. Also, Volk's been a top, 5 favorite fighter of mine. Showing up as the old man moved him up to number 2. Just one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a press conference. Falling asleep while Ilya's talking. The second time he did it was a little less funny because it's repeating the same joke, but still. Hilarious press conference, even though no one said anything to Ian Gary, which was the whole point of Ian Gary being at a press conference is so someone could roast him, but they set him up with all people that don't know how to talk. No offense. But yeah, that's about it, y'all. So yeah, I got Volk winning, 4th round KO. Could also see Ilya catching him early. If he catches him early, I could see him finishing 1st, 2nd round. Just after that press conference, not as confident. which sucks because I already placed my bets on Ilya, but, it is what it is. Shouldn't have placed him before the press conference, I guess. But yeah, excited to see P-Head, Ian Gary get flatlined. That's going to be fun. If he somehow wins against Jeff Neal, then I don't even really know what's next for his career, right? I mean, who does he fight next? He gets annihilated by Shavkat. There's no way, even a chance that he beats Shavkat. Leon Edwards would annihilate him by leg kicks, of course. Leon's not looking for a KO unless it's the fifth round against the greatest welterweight of all time. No offense, George St. Pierre. But yeah, I mean, let me know who y'all got for the main event. I think I've switched to Volk. I've been Ilya the whole time. Everything's set up for Ilya. That press conference was just horrible. Just a bad look for Ilya, in my opinion. So